Ladies and gentlemen, let us awaken to the greatest secret hidden in plain sight, the kingdom. Not a concept of religion, not a faraway utopia, but a reality so powerful that when you grasp it, it transforms everything. I'm talking about the original purpose for mankind, the blueprint for human dominion, and the foundation for living life at its fullest. Applying the kingdom is not just an option, it is the very reason for your existence. The problem with much of humanity is that we've been chasing success, power, and influence in all the wrong places. We were designed to rule, not be ruled by circumstances. We were created to influence, not be at the mercy of systems we were meant to govern. But the tragedy is that we've been conditioned to live beneath our true capacity. We've settled for survival when we were born to reign. We've embraced religion when we were called to embrace authority. Applying the kingdom is about returning to that original mandate, taking dominion not through force, but through influence, wisdom, and understanding the principles that govern life itself. The kingdom is a system, a government, a culture. It is not a weekend experience or a set of rituals. It is a way of life that, when applied, produces unstoppable results. You see, laws govern everything in life. Gravity is a law. If you violate it, you don't break the law, you break yourself against it. Likewise, the principles of the kingdom are laws. When applied, they guarantee success. When ignored, they guarantee struggle. This is why you must understand that applying the kingdom is not about waiting for a better future. It's about activating what's already been given to you. You are not created to beg for what you already possess. You are not here to wait for things to change. You are here to enforce change. The principles of the kingdom, principles like leadership, vision, discipline, and stewardship, when applied, turn ordinary people into extraordinary leaders. They turn struggling lives into lives of abundance, purpose, and impact. You don't need to chase success when you understand the kingdom. Success becomes a byproduct of applying kingdom principles. The kingdom operates by laws of purpose, authority, and alignment. Purpose clarifies your assignment. Authority releases your power, and alignment ensures that your life is in sync with the divine order of things. If you are frustrated in life, it's a sign of misalignment. Frustration is a signal that you are functioning outside of the original design for your life. But here's the powerful truth. Every area of your life that seems broken or barren can be restored when you apply kingdom principles. Finances, relationships, career, health. It all responds to the laws of the kingdom. The key is understanding and applying those laws with precision and consistency. The kingdom doesn't work for those who visit it occasionally. It works for those who live by its principles daily. You were born to be a citizen of this kingdom, a citizen with rights, privileges, and access to resources that are far beyond what this world can offer. You were designed to walk with authority, speak with confidence, and move with purpose. The time for passivity is over. It's time to rise and take your place. It's time to stop conforming to the patterns of this world and start applying the culture of the kingdom. Imagine a world where you live with clarity and purpose, where your steps are ordered and your life becomes a reflection of divine order. Imagine the influence you will wield when you fully understand that you carry the authority of the kingdom wherever you go. That's not a dream. That's your destiny. The question is, will you apply it? Will you embrace the principles that guarantee your transformation? The kingdom is already here. It's already within you. It's waiting for you to activate it, to live it, to apply it. And when you do, the world will not be able to ignore the impact of your life. It will never be the same again. The choice is yours. Apply the kingdom and watch how it changes everything. The kingdom is a system, not a religion. The kingdom is a governing system and a way of life governed by principles and laws, not rituals or traditions. Understanding and applying these principles leads to success and purpose. Humanity's original mandate. We were created to rule and have dominion, not merely survive or conform. Applying the kingdom restores us to our original purpose of influence, leadership, and authority. Kingdom principles govern life. Just like physical laws, e.g., kingdom principles such as leadership, discipline, vision, and stewardship determine outcomes. Applying them guarantees success, while ignoring them results in struggle. Alignment brings transformation. Misalignment with kingdom principles causes frustration and failure. When you align with these principles, every area of your life, relationships, finances, health, begins to flourish. Citizenship in the kingdom gives authority. Kingdom citizens have rights, privileges, and access to unlimited resources. You carry authority and power to create change wherever you go, but it requires daily application, not occasional visits. Applying the kingdom is a choice. The kingdom is already within you. Transformation begins the moment you activate and apply its principles. The choice to live according to these principles will shape your destiny and impact the world. The kingdom is not a concept of religion or a set of religious practices. It is a powerful governing system with principles and laws that influence every aspect of life. Unlike religion, which often focuses on rituals, traditions, and symbols, the kingdom is about practical application and real life results. Many people confuse the two, thinking that adherence to religious customs is the key to a fulfilled life. However, religion often binds people to routines without delivering transformation. The kingdom, on the other hand, is a government, a system of order, purpose, and authority designed to produce tangible outcomes. When understood and applied correctly, every system has principles that define how it works. In the natural world, we understand systems like gravity, time, and seasons. These systems are consistent, and when respected, they yield predictable results. Similarly, the kingdom operates on laws and principles that are just as reliable. They are not dependent on emotions or circumstances. They work for anyone who applies them anywhere in the world. The key to success and purpose in life is not found in luck, favoritism, or religious activity. It is found in knowing and applying the laws of the kingdom. The tragedy is that many people live without ever understanding this reality. They struggle not because they are destined to suffer, but because they are unaware of the system they were born into. Ignorance of the kingdom keeps people bound in cycles of failure and frustration. Imagine a person who constantly jumps off a high ledge, unaware of the law of gravity. Their repeated falls are not due to fate or bad luck. They are simply violating a law. Similarly, people suffer because they violate kingdom principles, often without even knowing it. But here's a powerful truth. The kingdom's principles are available to anyone willing to learn and apply them. They transcend culture, nationality, and background. They are universal and consistent. If you understand them, they will work in your favor. The principles of leadership, vision, stewardship, discipline, and purpose are part of this system. When you align your life with these principles, success becomes inevitable. It's not something you chase, it's something you attract. This is the difference between living within a kingdom system and living without one. Religion often promises future rewards. One day things will change. One day life will get better. The kingdom does not operate on future promises, but on present realities. The power of the kingdom is available now, and its principles are designed to produce results in the present. The laws of the kingdom are practical and relevant to everyday life. They apply to your finances, relationships, career, and health. They are not confined to a church building or a weekend experience. Wherever you go, you carry the potential to apply kingdom principles and see real change. When you begin to understand the kingdom as a system and not a religion, your perspective shifts. You no longer wait for someone to rescue you because you realize you already have the tools to change your circumstances. You stop begging for blessings and start applying the principles that release them. The kingdom is not about waiting. It's about activating what has already been made available to you. The greatest mistake we can make is to reduce the kingdom to a religious experience that limits its power and keeps us bound in cycles of frustration. But once you grasp that the kingdom is a system, a government with laws that guarantee success when applied, everything changes. The principles of the kingdom are not complicated. They are consistent and available to anyone who seeks to understand them. The choice is yours. Will you live bound by rituals, or will you apply the kingdom's principles and step into a life of purpose and fulfillment? Humanity's original mandate was not survival, but dominion. From the very beginning, the intention for mankind was to rule, influence, and manage the earth. You were not created to merely exist, struggle, and adapt to whatever life throws at you. You were designed to lead, to create, and to bring order and meaning into the world around you. This mandate of dominion is what defines your true purpose. It is not about controlling people or exerting power over others. It's about mastering your environment, understanding your potential, and fulfilling the unique role for which you were created. Most of humanity has lost sight of this original assignment. We've been conditioned by the systems of the world to believe that survival is the goal. The messages around us often emphasize limitation, telling us what we can't do, what we can't achieve, and what's beyond our reach. But that is not how we were designed to live. The command to have dominion was not given to a select few. It was given to humanity as a whole. It means that every person, regardless of background or status, was born with an innate capacity for influence and leadership in some area of life. Dominion is not about domination. It is about stewardship, responsibility, and creativity. It's about taking what has been entrusted to you, your skills, resources, ideas, and opportunities, and cultivating them until they multiply and produce fruit. Imagine a gardener who has a barren piece of land. His job is to bring order and beauty out of that raw space, to cultivate it until it flourishes. That's what dominion looks like in action. It's about creating solutions, transforming environments, and leaving things better than you found them. One of the biggest barriers to fulfilling this original mandate is the mindset of limitation. If you believe you are powerless, you will act powerless. If you believe your circumstances dictate your future, you will never rise above them. But once you understand that you were created to have dominion, your mindset shifts. You stop accepting defeat as your destiny and start seeing obstacles as opportunities to exercise your authority. Every challenge becomes a chance to grow, to innovate, and to lead. This mandate for dominion is not restricted to certain areas of life. It touches everything. You are called to have dominion in your personal life, your relationships, your career, and your community. It's not about escaping difficulties. It's about mastering them. In every aspect of life, there are principles that, when applied, give you the power to take control and bring order. For example, in your finances, applying the principles of discipline, stewardship, and generosity will produce stability and abundance. In your relationships, Principles like forgiveness, honor, and communication will restore and strengthen connections. What often keeps people from stepping into this life of dominion is fear. Fear of failure, fear of inadequacy, and fear of the unknown. But fear is nothing more than an illusion designed to keep you from exercising the authority you were born with. The truth is, you already have what you need to fulfill your mandate. The potential is already within you. You are not waiting for permission from anyone to take dominion. You were born with the right, the power, and the responsibility to lead in your unique way. When you embrace your original purpose, life begins to take on new meaning. No longer are you at the mercy of external circumstances. You become a creator of possibilities, an initiator of change, and a solution provider. Your circumstances may not change overnight, but your mindset will. And that mindset is the key to unlocking your full. This mandate to rule is not a suggestion, it is a calling. It is the reason you were created. To live beneath that calling is to live beneath your true capacity. The world is waiting for you to take your place, to rise and lead, and to fulfill your original assignment. Your life was never meant to be ordinary. You were born to have dominion. Step into it and watch everything around you begin to align with your purpose. In life, everything is governed by principles and laws. Whether it's the natural world or the unseen forces that shape human existence, nothing happens by accident. Just as there are physical laws like gravity and motion, there are kingdom principles that determine success, prosperity, and fulfillment. These principles are not random or selective. They are universal and consistent. If you understand and apply them, they will work for you every time. Ignore them, and you will experience unnecessary struggle and frustration. The key to unlocking your potential and living a life of purpose lies in knowing and applying these principles with precision. Laws govern outcomes. If you jump off a building, gravity will pull you down whether you believe in it or not. Gravity does not care about your intentions or feelings. It is a fixed law, and it works the same way for everyone. Kingdom principles operate on the same foundation of consistency. They are designed to bring order, success, and fulfillment to your life. These principles are not religious rituals or moral suggestions. They are life governing truths that produce guaranteed results when applied. Many people live in frustration because they unknowingly violate these principles. They blame their circumstances, upbringing, or bad luck for their failures, never realizing that their struggles are the result of working against established laws. For example, the principle of sowing and reaping governs outcomes in many areas of life. If you sow kindness, you reap relationships filled with respect and love. If you sow discipline in your finances, you reap stability and abundance. Violating this principle, whether through recklessness, laziness, or selfishness, leads to predictable consequences. The good news is that these principles are accessible to everyone. You don't need to be born into privilege, possess special talents, or rely on luck. The principles work for anyone who understands and applies them. Leadership, discipline, vision, and stewardship are among the most powerful kingdom principles. Leadership begins with taking responsibility for your life. No one will lead you to your destiny if you don't take the first step. Vision provides clarity and focus. Without a clear vision, you wander aimlessly, reacting to life instead of directing it. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and their fulfillment. It's what keeps you on course when distractions arise. Stewardship is the principle of managing everything entrusted to you, your time, resources, and opportunities, wisely and with excellence. When you apply these principles, life begins to change in remarkable ways. Success is no longer something you hope for, it becomes inevitable. Applying the principle of vision allows you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. The principle of discipline positions you for growth. And stewardship ensures that what you've been given multiplies and expands. These principles are not separate or isolated. They work together in harmony to produce a life of influence and purpose. What sets kingdom principles apart from mere good advice is their source and unchanging nature. They were established long before any human system or culture and have stood the test of time. Human systems rise and fall, but kingdom principles remain. They are timeless, applicable in every era, and relevant to every area of life. These principles govern your relationships, career, finances, and health. They are the foundation for a life that is not just successful, but also meaningful and impactful. If you want to change your life, start by identifying which kingdom principles you are neglecting or violating. The gaps in your life are often the result of gaps in your understanding or application of these principles. The moment you realign with them, transformation begins. Life becomes less about striving and more about flowing in harmony with the order that has already been established. Living by kingdom principles is not about perfection, it's about alignment. It's about tapping into the wisdom and power that has always been available to you. The laws are in place waiting for you to apply them. And once you do, they will work for you without fail. They are the key to unlocking your full potential and stepping into a life of success, fulfillment, and influence. Alignment is one of the most powerful yet overlooked principles of life. Everything in creation functions according to a divine order. The sun rises and sets in perfect timing. Seasons change at their appointed times. And even the human body operates in alignment with natural laws. When things are in alignment, life flows with clarity, strength, and purpose. The same principle applies to every area of your life. When you are out of alignment with kingdom principles, you will struggle. But when you align with those principles, you step into a life of order, peace, and success. Alignment is about positioning yourself correctly within the structure of divine laws and principles. Just as a car functions best when its wheels are aligned, your life moves forward with power and precision when you are in alignment with kingdom principles. Misalignment creates unnecessary friction and wear. Think about a car with misaligned wheels. No matter how powerful its engine is, it will struggle to move smoothly. In life, no amount of effort, talent, or good intention can compensate for a lack of alignment. You can work hard, pray hard, and still face frustration if you are not aligned. One of the key areas of alignment is purpose. When you are aligned with your purpose, your actions, decisions, and relationships all work in harmony toward a common goal. Life begins to make sense. And even challenges become opportunities for growth and refinement. Purpose provides direction, and without it, you will constantly feel lost or stuck. Misalignment with your purpose leads to confusion and dissatisfaction. It often manifests in feelings of frustration when no matter what you do, it feels like you're not making progress. That frustration is a signal not of failure, but of misalignment. Another critical area of alignment is your mindset. What you believe determines how you behave. If your mindset is aligned with truth and kingdom principles, your actions will reflect that and your results will follow. However, a mindset rooted in fear, doubt, or limitations will keep you bound, no matter how much potential you have. For instance, if you believe you are powerless to change your circumstances, you will act in ways that reinforce that belief. But when you shift your mindset and align it with the principle of personal responsibility and dominion, you take charge of your life and begin to create change. Relationships are another area where alignment is crucial. Being in alignment means surrounding yourself with people who share your values and vision. Relationships that are out of alignment can drain you emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. Misaligned relationships often create confusion and conflict because they are pulling you in a direction opposite of your purpose. Alignment also applies to time and priorities. Being out of alignment in this area leads to constant busyness without productivity. Many people confuse activity with achievement, thinking that being busy means they're moving forward. But true alignment brings focus. It helps you prioritize what matters most and say no to distractions that pull you off course. When your time and energy are aligned with your purpose, you become unstoppable. The beauty of alignment is that it doesn't require perfection, but it does require awareness and intentionality. The first step is recognizing where you are out of alignment. Ask yourself, where am I frustrated? Where am I struggling without results? These areas often reveal misalignment with a specific principle. Once you identify the issue, realignment becomes possible through intentional actions, mindset shifts, and applying the correct principle. When you are in alignment, things begin to flow naturally. Doors open, opportunities appear, and obstacles turn into stepping stones. Alignment doesn't eliminate challenges, but it gives you the clarity and strength to overcome them. It positions you for success and sets you on a path where your life is in harmony with the principles. Alignment is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process of adjusting and realigning as you grow and evolve. But once you embrace it and make it a way of life, you will find that everything falls into place. Your vision becomes clear, your strength increases, and your life reflects the order, peace, and success that alignment brings. Citizenship in the kingdom is one of the most powerful realities you can embrace. It is not just a metaphor, it is a position of authority, rights, and privilege. When you understand that you are not merely a participant in life, but a citizen of a kingdom that operates by higher principles, everything changes. Citizenship grants you access to resources, protection, and influence that are beyond what the systems of the world can offer. Yet, many people live far below their potential because they are unaware of their citizenship status and the authority that comes with it. A citizen has rights. Just like in any earthly nation, citizenship in the kingdom gives you access to benefits and privileges that non-citizens do not have. For example, in an earthly government, citizens have the right to protection, access to public resources, and participation in the economy. In the same way, kingdom citizens have access to provision, peace, protection, wisdom, and favor. These are not things you have to beg for or strive to obtain. They are part of your inheritance as a citizen. However, rights without knowledge are useless. Many people live like outsiders, unaware of what they already possess. Imagine someone born into a wealthy family who doesn't know about the inheritance left for them. They could live in poverty, struggling unnecessarily, simply because they are ignorant of what belongs to them. Similarly, kingdom citizens often suffer because they don't know the rights and authority they have. They pray for things they already possess and wait for things that have already been given. Authority is another key element of kingdom citizenship. As a citizen, you carry the authority of the kingdom wherever you go. This means you have the power to influence and bring change to your environment. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are an agent of transformation. Authority is not about domination, but about bringing order, solutions, and leadership wherever there is chaos or confusion. It's the ability to take control of situations and make them align with the principles of the kingdom. This authority is not based on your position in life, education, or social status. It is your birthright as a citizen. The problem is that many fail to exercise this authority because they are conditioned to think like subjects instead of citizens. Subjects live at the mercy of others, waiting for permission or approval to act. Citizens, on the other hand, understand that they have the legal right to make decisions and take action within the framework of their authority. One of the most powerful aspects of kingdom citizenship is access. In earthly systems, access to power and resources is often limited to a select few. But in the kingdom, every citizen has direct access to the king and the full resources of the kingdom. This means there are no barriers or intermediaries between you and what you need to fulfill your purpose. Whatever you need to succeed, whether it's wisdom, strength, or provision, is available to you as part of your citizenship. Citizenship also brings responsibility. While it grants you access to benefits, it also calls you to represent the kingdom wherever you go. A true citizen doesn't just enjoy the privileges, they embody the values and culture of the kingdom. Your life becomes a reflection of its principles, and through you, others can see what the kingdom looks like in action. This responsibility is not a burden, but an opportunity to live with purpose and make an impact. Living as a kingdom citizen is a daily choice. You can live as an outsider, struggling to survive, or you can step into your rightful position, exercise your authority, and access the resources available to you. Your life will begin to change the moment you shift your mindset and start thinking and acting like the citizen you truly are. When you fully embrace your citizenship, fear disappears because you know you are protected. Lack no longer defines you because you understand that resources are already provided. You stop chasing success because success becomes a natural result of living according to your rights and responsibilities as a citizen. The key is knowledge and application. Once you understand your status and the authority that comes with it, you begin to walk with confidence, make decisions with clarity, and live with purpose. You will no longer be limited by the systems of the world because you will be operating from a higher reality. This is the power of citizenship in the kingdom. It transforms not only how you see yourself, but also how you engage with the world. Applying the kingdom is a choice, a conscious, intentional decision that can transform your life. The kingdom is not a distant promise or an abstract idea. It is a present reality, fully accessible to those who are willing to activate it. Everything you need to live a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment has already been made available. The question is not whether the kingdom is real, but whether you will choose to apply its principles in your life. This choice determines whether you will live in frustration or freedom, limitation or abundance. The kingdom is not something you visit on special occasions or when you are in trouble. It is a lifestyle, a way of thinking and living that influences every decision and action. Many people wait for external circumstances to change before they take action, believing that transformation comes from the outside. But the kingdom operates from within. It begins with a shift in your thinking, a decision to align your life with its principles and take responsibility for your growth and success. The first step in applying the kingdom is recognizing that it is already within you. You don't have to search for it or earn it. It has been placed in you from the beginning. Everything you need to live the life you were created for is already inside you. Gifts, talents, ideas, and solutions waiting to be activated. The choice to apply the kingdom is a choice to release what is already within you and bring it into the world. Choosing to apply the kingdom means taking control of your mindset. How you think shapes how you live. If your thoughts are aligned with fear, doubt, and limitations, your life will reflect that. But when you choose to renew your mind and align it with kingdom principles, thinking thoughts of abundance, purpose, and possibility, you begin to see change. Your circumstances may not shift immediately, but your mindset will. And that mindset is the foundation for transformation. Application requires action. Knowledge without application is useless. Many people know about kingdom principles. They've read about them, heard sermons about them, and even talked about them, but they never apply them. It's like having a seed in your hand and never planting it. The potential is there, but until you take action, nothing will grow. Applying the kingdom is about putting principles into practice. It's about being intentional with your time, your resources, and your decisions. For example, if you know the principle of stewardship, managing what you've been given with excellence, you must apply it to your finances, your relationships, and your talents. If you understand the principle of discipline, you must apply it to your habits and daily routines. The kingdom is not about waiting for miracles. It's about partnering with the principles that produce them. The choice to apply the kingdom also means embracing responsibility. You can no longer blame your circumstances, background, or other people for where you are. The power to change your life is in your hands, but it requires you to step up and take ownership. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the doorway to freedom and growth. When you take responsibility, you take control of your life and you position yourself for continuous progress. One of the most powerful aspects of applying the kingdom is that it transforms not just your life, but also the lives of those around you. When you live according to kingdom principles, you become a source of solutions, peace, and influence in your community. People will notice the difference in how you think, speak, and act. Your life becomes an example of what is possible when someone chooses to live according to a higher standard. Applying the kingdom is a daily decision. It's not something you do once and forget. It's a lifestyle that requires ongoing adjustment, growth, and realignment. There will be moments of failure and challenge, but those are simply opportunities to learn and grow stronger. The key is to keep applying, keep aligning, and keep moving forward. Ultimately, applying the kingdom is a choice between living an ordinary life or stepping into a life of purpose and influence. The kingdom has already been given to you, but it will not force itself upon you. It is waiting for you to activate it. The moment you choose to apply it, doors will begin to open, opportunities will appear, and your life will take on a new level of meaning and impact. The choice is yours. Will you live by default, or will you choose to apply the kingdom and step into the life you were born to live? In conclusion, applying the kingdom is not just an option, it is the key to unlocking your true potential and living the life you were created for. You were born to have dominion, to live with authority, and to walk in alignment with timeless principles that guarantees success and fulfillment. This kingdom is not a distant dream. It is a present reality, waiting for you to embrace it, understand your original purpose, recognize your authority as a citizen, and align your life with the principles that govern abundance, influence, and peace. Don't wait for life to change before you step into your role. Make the choice today to apply the kingdom in every area of your life. Your life is meant to be a reflection of order, power, and purpose. The principles are in place, the authority is yours, and the resources are available. The only thing left is your decision to act. When you choose to apply the kingdom, you will no longer live by limitations or react to circumstances. You will create change, lead with purpose, and walk in the fullness of who you were designed to be. The world is waiting for you to step into your rightful position. It's your time to rise, to lead, and to demonstrate what is possible when someone fully applies the kingdom. The moment you do, everything in your life will begin to align with your true purpose. The choice is yours. Step into it and watch your life transform.